I don't know if that's entirely true. But showing up is pretty important. If you don't show up, you can't grow up. And then you'll never blow up, right? It makes, okay. And that's why right now I gotta drop Allie back off at her school. Hey, bye, Allie, see ya. It's the sometimes vlog, yeah, yeah. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Wow, wow, wow. That's the Axl Rose. Wow, wow, wow. You know, I don't want to be whatever, but I was actually thinking today, you know what? I'm a pretty good boyfriend. I come down to beauty school for Allie's lunch breaks and we hang out. I go clothes shopping with her. I'll even go in Sephora for like a long time with her. We talk about makeup and puppies and kittens and things. I can show her my soft and sensitive side. Yeah, all things considered. I guess you could say I'm pretty comfortable doing girly stuff, but you know, it's been quite a few weeks of doing all this girly stuff, and today I was starting to think. I mean, you know, just a little bit. But maybe it's time to get grimy. Maybe it's time to get gritty. Maybe it's time to let our hair down and not shave and be a man. Just trying to think of where we can go today where a man can be a man, you know? Wait a minute. I think I might know a manly place. What if we went to the West? Seriously, what's more manly than the Old West? Look at this dude, he's so manly. He's got a beard and he's smoking a pipe or something. They got boots and hats and probably spurs or something. The Old West, when men were men and people could sweat and be dirty and have lice. Huh? Aw, check this out. Look at all these guns. Guns are super manly. Be careful though, takes a real man to handle. Oh, heck yeah, shooting stuff. Pretty manly stuff. Oh, look over here, look at this guy. This guy's making stuff out of metal. That's manly what you're doing right there, sir.
You know, you can say that again and be right both times.
Ooh, look at that. Wow. Making stuff out of metal using fire and hammers. That's manly stuff right there. Oh, wait for it. Jeez. You think this blacksmith knows what a Sephora is? I don't think so. To be honest with you, I don't even know if he knows what electricity is. But don't tell him, because this is awesome. All right, check this out over here. We got a whole stable full of horses. What's more manly than a man and his horse? That's tough right there. That's hardcore. That's real cowboy stuff. Hey! He's eating hay. Hey! Oh, he came over here. He's so pretty. You're so cute. You're so adorable. So manly. Look at this over here. A spotted donkey. Not as popular as the horses. People in high school used to say that I was a jackass. I don't know why. I don't have any spots. Still a mystery, that one. See, I knew I needed to come to Knott's Berry Farm's ghost town today. It's just so rugged, remembering the old days with the miners camped out in the middle of nowhere, putting out fires with buckets when men were men and giants roamed the earth, living in little houses where you could totally get splinters, making stuff out of barrels. Yeah, what happened to the old days before men wore perfume, when they were out living with the cactus, getting poked and dying and stuff. Nothing's more manly than death. Actually, I kind of wonder what it would be like to be dead. Huh. Only one way to find out. Huh. I kind of like being dead. Nice and peaceful, nice and quiet, nice and windy. It's a little warm. It's a little warm. It's getting a little warm being dead. Yep. A little warm. It's hot. Oh, my old Sunday school teacher said it would be hot once I died. Oh, she was right. Burning. Wow. I feel like I've come back from the dead. Resurrected. A whole new man. A man's man. And the best way to celebrate this is with a man manly drink. All right. What's that?
That's the way you do things up here in Calico.
Ooh la la! What's this? Dang, what's the manliest thing I can get? Beer, wine? I know. Sarsaparilla. Ooh. Now that was manly. Maybe a little too manly for me. I mean, nothing's too manly for me, but... Oh, check this out over here. It's a leather shop. What's more manly than leather? Taking the skin of a dead animal and making something neat out of it? Oh, hang on though. I better finish my sarsaparilla. Okay, where's the recycling? Well, let's see. Here's the trash, but where's the recycling? I can't just throw a glass bottle in the trash, can I? Wait a minute. This is the Old West. We don't recycle here. Yeah, manly. Doesn't feel wrong at all. All right, now for the leather. Oh, sick chain wallets. I used to have one of these because I'm super manly. Mine didn't have an 8-ball on it though. It had a skull. Kind of like this one. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Skull fire. That's manly right there, but not as manly as El Diablo. Oh, heck yeah, that's super manly. That's boss right there. I'd totally wear that. Oh, sick. Check out these leather bracelets. Oh, wait. I already put one on. Dang, I've heard of the power of the cobra. But what about the power of the skull? The power of death. Everyone knows if you're hardcore, you're super into death. Check out this manly leather fish purse. Hell yeah. Oh, sweet leather belts with flames. Oh, dang, I think I just found the manliest thing of all. It's a yellow leather fanny pack. Oh, heck yeah. That place is officially the manliest place I've ever been. Yep, the Old West was a pretty hardcore place, all right. Only the toughest of the toughest, the manliest could survive out here. Oh, wow. Ah. Look at this, a grill where they serve meat. And you had the leather back there and the blacksmith shop and the guns. Yep, everything in this place is tough and hardcore and manly. Ah, like what do we got in here? I bet it's something super awesome and hardcore. Oh. This isn't manly. Ribbon? There was ribbon in the Old West? Dressmaking materials? There were ladies in the Old West? Oh my gosh. You mean there were fellas and lady fellas out there on the prairie? Out there in the desert? In the Old West? Huh. I guess I never thought about it before. But the women folk were out there too. And there were less of them. And they had a hard time finding work. And they had to put up with all the same crap the men did. And they had to like make everything. And take care of children and babies. I never thought about that before. Women in the Old West. I'm used to thinking about all those man gunfighters and male gamblers and male cowboys and cowpokes and cowhands and male cows doing tough stuff like shooting guns and wearing spurs. Boy, it was easy to forget that there were women out there in the Old West doing stuff. You never really think about the women out there, but there were women all over the Old West. This is crazy. There are women everywhere, and not just the kind that stick their legs out of buildings. Howdy, ma'am. Well, you have a lot of guns.
Oh, well, it's because I just came off a posse. I don't normally carry around this many guns. I'm much more peaceable. This one's broken. That one came off a captured criminal. That was Mud Mayfield's. This is my normal everyday one, and this is for when you're going on a posse.
Ooh.
I don't carry it on normal occasions.
I was just realizing right now that there were so many women in the Old West, and they were just as tough as the men because they had to do all the stuff the men did and put up with the men.
Oh, well, no, I don't put up with them. I put them in jail if they're bad.
Oh my goodness. Come to think of it, I always thought about this place being built by Walter Knott. But he was just a berry farmer until his wife came up with the idea to sell pies and chicken dinners. Oh my gosh. That means the manliest thing you could be in the Old West was a lady. Wow. Somehow I feel so much better. It's okay to have a sensitive side. It's okay to get excited about jams and jellies. It's okay to be super into guns and bows and arrows or cuddle up with a little bunny. I like a little white one. Hi, little fella. And most of all, even if you're a dude, a tough, manly sort of dude, it's okay to be into lady stuff. Look at my pretty bonnet. Isn't it nice? Not really my color though, or my size. I'll put that one right back for now. In all seriousness though, the other day when I was at the Museum of Death in Hollywood, and I was about to pass out and faint, the guys in there were telling me that the women always make it through fine, and it's the guys who faint like 9 times out of 10. And like Mark Twain once said, what would man be without woman? Scarce, sir, he said. Mighty scarce. It's weird because I have been walking around Knott's Berry Farm now thinking, wow, women weren't very well represented in the Old West. But actually, that's because way out in the mining towns especially, there really weren't that many women out there. It wasn't considered a proper place for women to be back then. So you had all those dudes out there in the middle of nowhere building stuff out of brawn, working all hard, getting all sweaty, drinking all kinds of booze, running around, killing each other. To be honest with you, I'm glad I'm living now because I enjoy the presence of ladies. And even though I love history and adventures, I love romping around in Death Valley and wandering all over the country, I also really like Jane Austen novels and kittens. And I like going shopping with my girlfriend. And I love knickknacks and collectibles and tchotchkes. And little glass elephants. You know, you have to make these little glass things out of fire. Sounds pretty manly, right? Well, look at this.
Did you expect her to be a dude? Shame on you.
That right there is hard freaking core.
I would be too scared to do that in a million years. Anyways, back to my point.
I love cute things, and babies, and cuddling, and watching Anne of Green Gables. So even though I also love a lot of traditionally manly things, I am pretty sure that if I had actually lived in the Old West, I would have been beaten up probably every day. Oh, look at
you and trying to run over.
that's the cutest donkey
really wants you to
ever.
What are you doing? You want to go this way?
A man who loves his donkey. So even though things still aren't perfect in this world, I'm glad we live in the now time, a time where we can put our manly train engines on display. But we can fill the back of it with pretty flowers. Aren't they beautiful? Bees! Bees! Ah! I'm okay. See? Not afraid. It's fine. Now there's only one thing left to do after I say hi to Santa Claus. Go home and play violent video games with my son, and then take my girlfriend to Sephora and stand there and enjoy it the whole time. Because that's what a real man does. So thanks for hanging out with me while I got out of the house and did some man stuff. It's been a real blast. Bang, bang, bangaroo. I think I might actually be back in Knott's Berry Farm pretty soon, although I am planning a trip back out to the Old West. And go check out some parts of Arizona's Route 66 that I haven't seen before, so I'm looking forward to that. If you'd like to help out or just enjoy my videos, I've got t-shirts, livefastdieport.spreadshirt.com, and patreon.com/JustinScott if you'd like to send $1 a month my way or something. But either way, as long as you've subscribed, I'll see you all a little later down the old dusty trail. So long, everybody. There's the prospect. Joe?
Hey!
You're still in there!
Yeah! Where do you think I'd be?
Wow, how long have you been in there now, Joe?
75 years?
Oh, do you think you'll ever get parole?
Well, that's gonna be up to you. Can you put in a good word for me?
I could do my best.
Alright, well, when you see the sheriff, tell him, I think Joe's been in here way too long.
Okay, I'll tell him. I'll let you... Wait, do they ever let you out to use the bathroom, Joe?
Well, that they do.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
So you haven't been in there...
Very good, yeah.
You haven't been in there the whole 75 years. Whew!
Well, yeah. Well,
It'd be-
you know what I'm saying.
It'd be even more smelly if you were.
Yeah, well, my restroom's right next door here.
Okay.
To the...
Well, it's nice
right.
talking to you, Joe. I hope you get out.
Well, much obliged there, young man. Thank you for coming by.
No problem. Cheer up.
You just lifted my spirits.
Okay, good. Tomorrow's a new day, Joe.
Yeah, hey, man.
See you later.
All right.
I mean, I know he was already in trouble and everything, but it's a good thing they let Sad-Eyed Joe out to use the outhouse every once in a while, or he'd be in deep doo-doo.